Cykam is a spoken word artist who lives in Riruta, Nairobi County. He uses his talent to impact people's lives in buses by selling sweets with the aim of purchasing a camera to be able to create his own content and tell stories of Africa.
Jikaza kisabuni kama mamafua. Sisi wote si tuna bidii chini ya jua, chini ya mvua. Najua God atatuinua, niko sure talanta yangu itang'ara kama ile ya Wasafi. Hata life ikinikalia, dream yangu ni outstanding. Najua mimi sio mpishi, lakini one day nitakuwa kwa vyombo vya habari.
Spoken word is the art of performance poetry that does not want to sit on paper, but demands to be heard out loud or witnessed in person. Anthony Kamau, known by many as Cykam, is a 24-year-old artist whose talent has driven him to perform in buses in Nairobi. As an artist, Cykam has his own journey.
The first time niliandika poem ilikuwa in 2012. Ndio niliandika the first poem. Nilikuwa class 8. Nimemaliza mtihani, ilikuwa tunangoja kufanya KCPE. So nikaandika poem kwa clipboard, alafu nikaonesha wabisi wangu wakabambika, wakaonesha mwalimu alikuwa anaitwa Teacher Walter akabambika, alafu tukaiperform during prayer day. So that was the first poem I wrote, but ilikuwa up to now, fast forward 2016 nikiwa form 4. That's when now niliandika spoken word piece yangu ya kwanza. Hata sikuwa najua inaitwa spoken word piece, sikuwa najua inaitwa nini. Nilikuwa najua tu nimeandika kitu creative na nataka kuiperform nikiwa nikaa naongea na bado naiperform. So nikaonesha best yangu anaitwa Kings, alikuwa deskmate. Akabambika, alafu ananishow. Juu alikuwa msanii, alikuwa na passion sana, akaanza kunishow venye naweza go about it. So nikaanza kuperformia watu wakaanza kupenda. Alafu sasa from 2017 sasa ndo nikajua about the poetry community in Nairobi na nika continue writing and doing it more and more.
As it is always said, nothing good comes easily.
When I do these spoken word poetry pieces in the buses, it's very tough because for one, maybe I have to be on my feet for 10 hours per day because it's from morning mpaka giza ingie. And then it's not every conductor, it's not every driver that is welcoming, because you get into a bus, they tell you no. You get into a bus, you do your piece. After immediately you're done, they like cut you off, they tell you to get out. And then another thing is when like maybe if I do it for like a week, few days, sometimes you wake up, the legs are hurting.
Fatigue.
Yeah, it's a lot of fatigue, and you know, but I guess the passion is bigger than the hustle. So every day that I wake up, I remember my dream. I remember stories of Africa. It motivates me. It reminds me why I started, why I'm holding on too long. It gives me the drive to continue.
Do you think there are other youths at your age who can do that, what you're doing right now, like go into a bus and then they start speaking?
I don't think so. I've never met like anyone who's doing this, and then again, you tell people what you do and they're like, wow, okay, hey, that's so tough, that I can't do it. But again, you have to realize that there's nothing that comes easy. If it comes easy, it normally goes easy. And again, spoken word poetry by itself is very hard to monetize. It's very hard to find a spoken word artist who is earning from the spoken word poetry and the earnings can sustain him or her. So me doing this, it's a way of me trying like to earn from my talent, although it's indirectly, but at least they complement each other. So for an ordinary person, I guess it's very tricky. Very tricky.
His spoken word is diverse and cuts across issues happening in the society today.
Happiness ni furaha kwa vitu ndogo ndogo kama kupata avocado kubwa na mbegu ndogo. My spoken word poetry inakata across different social issues. Niko na piece about mothers, niko na piece about mental health. Kuna yenye nimeandikia a military brother, a fictional military brother. Now that's for our soldiers in Somalia. Kuna yenye nimeandika about phones and what they are doing in our families and in our social space. My poetry cut across different issues because I love to write kitu itanibamba, and then kena ni bamba unapatanga pia audience wana appreciate, so inakuanga diverse. Naweza andika hata poetry ya fully English, mwingine ni Kiswahili mixture sheng, just to different ways to put the message out there.
His dreams goes beyond just telling stories.
I want to create something called Stories of Africa. Hiyo ni dream yangu. So itakuwa ni kama a talent, not a talent, a storytelling factory where stories come out of. So I want to leave something that can outlive me. Mahali mtu atakuwa tu anaona Stories of Africa anajua, this is our story. Hii ni story yetu ya ghetto, ya Ungwaro, ya Kenya, ya Africa. Like watakuwa wanajua it's a good story, whether iko spoken word poetry ama iko film ama iko nini.
You might be wondering why he always carry a bucket full of sweets while performing. This is his way of raising money to purchase his own camera and create his own content that will capture the attention of African people. He is committed to perform in buses because he believes that his message will entertain most people.
Wizi inaleta money quicker, but pia inaleta kifo twice quicker.
Apart from entertaining his audience, Cykam does his spoken word to also impact the life of other people who are of different ages.
Being the month of love, Cykam shared with me a piece he prepared for Valentine's.
Unajua, you owe me a lot of rent because you live daily on my mind. Ama nikupatie loan ndio ulipe hiyo deni because I have an interest in you. Should I tell you vile umenikunyo, or should I just continue sipping my coffee? One day nitakushow vile nywele yako inafanya nisione ndwele. One day nitakushow vile your smooth skin wewe inafanya nione like we can survive rough times together. One day nitakushow vile the skies in your eyes always confirm to me that love is blind. You know what? I'm done with coffee because already umenikunywa.
It's not often you find young talented people like Cykam impacting people's lives through spoken word in a bus. Reporting for Look Up TV, I'm Celine Nyangere.